fucking with it right here with who I started with. We something like a Spartan. It's going hard regardless. I'm from the 826 plus 5. Mo bitches, Uno Central Coast, mobbing suicide, feeling arsonist. I step in the booth and cats, I gotta keep it lit. Engineer all my music, I work hard at this.
That's right, live on Chicano 2. We're back. We're live on Chicano Street. We're going to go ahead and give you that midday fix because we got the time today. So do me a favor, Rasta. Just hit that like, hit that subscribe, and then hit the bell. And when you hit the bell, you got to hit the all button. That way you're notified every single time that we go live. And we do go live because this is the people's channel. This is the Rasa's channel. Here, there's no bias. Here, there's no north and south. Here, we don't see skin color. Here, everybody has a voice. And that's how we do things over here in 2024. And one of the principal messages always is unity of the raza. Unity of the raza. I know that's a hard message to preach. It's a hard message for the youngsters to digest. Just like the youngsters that I seen last night at Levi Stadium. Shout out to them. Shout out to all the youngsters that I saw last night. It's a hard message to digest, but hey, they respect it. It's called evolution of thinking. It's called elevation of mind, right? So hit that like. What's the word, Welga Bird? What's the word on the cover? We're going to talk about a couple things today, but I appreciate everyone that's already tapping in. My boy, Dallas Cowboys por vida. Man, my bad, brother. We couldn't even run into you at the game yesterday, carnal. It was so crazy. The inbox was blowing up. Plus, I'm not even trying to be on the phone. I was trying to be in the game. Bro, I walked around that stadium like twice, bro. I walked around the first floor twice. Shout out to everyone we took a selfie with. And then I walked on the what is it called? The 300 seats, which is the second floor, right? I walked around that whole thing, bro. I ate barbecue, the brisket place, uh the pizza place. Bro, those nachos were garbage, bro. What a ripoff, man. I can't even believe I had nachos that were literally like a spoon of cheese. That was crazy, bro. But shout out to you, cabron. It was a hard fought win for the Niners, and it was too close for me to be relaxed, bro. It was too close. You know what I mean? Like you guys had it, and you guys uh had a what is it called? A 4 point lead in the first half, and then it kind of diminished away. But shout out to you, my boy. I wish I would have ran into you, carnal. Que es la palabra en la banqueta? Well, yeah, well, let's talk about it. First off, let's talk about a couple things. All right. First off is the word on the banqueta. Well, let me talk about first, finish off the game, my experience before we get into topics and go all over the place, right? And get on the banqueta. Yesterday at Levi Stadium was a complete movie. From the parking lot. That's where I should have gotten some clips. Just from the parking lot, gente. The people are doing it hard. And again, it's like 75, 80% of the people are just hardcore, just fans. Ain't playing bullshit, ain't playing no games, etc. Of course, there were youngsters there, and it's obviously it's their territory and they're surveying and monitoring and doing what the youngsters do. I mean, I didn't expect there to be any kind of problems because when you're at home, well, you just take care of home and that's all you got to do, right? It would be the same situation as if we were in let me see. I mean, I don't know how SoCal doesn't have no blue teams. Huh? Well, they got the Dodgers. It'd be the same thing if we were at Dodger Stadium. You know what I mean? It's a different demographic. But shout out to all the youngsters. I had a blast last night, cabron. It was a little bit of a nail biter in the first half. And then by the time the third quarter, they got two touchdowns up. It was all gravy, baby. It was all gravy, baby. But that's not the word on the banqueta, the banquete. That's just what happened last night. Now we're gonna go ahead and switch it up, cabrones. That's right, Artie Martinez in the casa. I appreciate you, my boy. I wish I would have seen you too last night. It was a movie out there, man. It was a movie. And man, this whole weekend era puro manejar, gente. Un chingo de manejar. I went to San Ho twice. Once, twice yesterday. Yeah, twice. Central Valley, just work, just work. Basically, Sunday was the only day off, but it's all good. All right, now let's switch some gears. Now. Let's get into something a little bit more substantial. Let's switch some gears. Okay. Well, let me make an announcement first. This week's schedule, what we got is we got the Halloween live. Gente, you know how the Halloween live is. It's lit. It's popping. Okay. So I'm gonna open up. It's gonna be an open live on Halloween night. All you guys that got dressed that day and walked your kids to go get candies and all that other stuff. Well, at nighttime, and I'm talking about a YouTube community, only to us in the YouTube community, we're gonna have an open live. So that's gonna be the Halloween. So we're gonna do Halloween and then Dia de Muertos. I got a guest that I've been booked already for a while. Wayward Son is coming on this Friday night to give us another dose of historia, Chicanismo, indigenous roots, indigenous culture. We're even going to get deeper than that. We're going to go to prophecy, the prophecy of the eagle. I want to hear on some of his latest videos. I want to ask him some of those things because I am not informed. And if I'm not, I'm going to admit it. I'm not going to play the part and say I know it all or have an answer. There's some cabrones that have an answer to every question, and it's like, unless you had 10 master's degree or you just look like a studious person, people would be like, cut it out, cabron. You're on the calles just like me. All of a sudden, you're a Webster and shit. But anyways, Wayward Son is gonna come on Friday night. I can't wait, Rasta. He's gonna give you guys. I think it's already the third time he's hit Chicano Street, man. Think it's already the third time. These repeat guests just they have so much knowledge to offer. So I'm right there learning with you. Say all these questions are popping off in my head. We could be doing 4-hour lives to keep it a buck. We should. Itchy Tony used to do like 3.5-hour lives and shit. Just been busy, man. That's what's up, man. That's right, my boy Ramiro. That's right, cabron. I see you, my boy. Armani says Norte Levi Stadium. I mean, without saying it, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I'd be surprised if I saw someone banging an opposite color there because it's like it would be so hostile for you. It would be the most hostile environment, and that's not saying this, and that's not saying that. That's not saying nothing. Whatever is, if you think I am in your head, cálmase. I'm speaking reality. Just like I said, if we're at Dodger Stadium, what could you expect? That is for those who are playing those games still, or I'm no disrespect. If you made a career out of it, and I call it a game, this is Chicano Street. We don't play that. Absolutely, we're not like these cabrones like Alvin who want the gang. They want the gang element. They want the gang element inside their podcast. They want to go on music videos, blue, red. No, I'm not saying nothing wrong with the colors or the geography. No, but understand what I'm saying. But do not miss the point and understand what I'm saying. If you invite that element into your podcast, whether you know it or not, and Alvin doesn't know it because he stopped banging 3 times in juvenile hall. When you invite that element to your podcast, that element will supersede your podcast. You don't want to have people knocking on your door. You don't want to have the lug nuts, loose on your wheels. You don't want to have, and I can go on because you were subject to something else. I like that caller that called in last time. Norby's was live in the studio. We got nothing but witty and intellectual callers, cabrones. And sometimes they're sipping modelos. That's okay. You know what I mean? The modelo increases the wittiness. Orale. And he called in and he said, you're basically, when you're in a gang, you're answering to another man. So you want to pull out all these memes on the internet. I'm my own man. I'm successful. Look, I got a concrete company. Nah, nah, nah. No, you will jump when the other man says to jump. I'm not disrespecting anyone. You already know what I'm talking about when I say it. Anyways, all right, enough of that. PTR inviting. See what you did by commenting that, cabron. Hi from the UK. Did you know I swallow? Hey, that's right. I appreciate you, my boy. Jose. So your name is Jose. What lineage are you, cabron? Are you Mexicano? Are you Mexican? You just, family was born over there, stationed on a base, or I'm just asking questions. I'm curious. But thank you. Gracias for subscribing over to Chicano Street. This is what we do. This is the Raza, mostly California. Every city has a Chicano street where they wear Pendletons, hush puppies, dickies, khakis. But not just that. There's intelligent men and intelligent women out there too that want the people to prosper. and I'm one of them. Hit that like, though, cabron. Hey, that's right, mi amiga. Miss Brandy Jean is in the house. I appreciate you, amiga. I'm over here just visiting moms. I can't even stand next to moms. I'm a little bit far off because they're finishing up something by moms with bulldozers and stuff. So I'm like, moms know sometimes they just gotta watch it from a distance and chill. Y'all show some love and hit that like. I appreciate you. All right, let's keep it moving now. So what were we talking about? Okay, we got the Thursday live Halloween. It's gonna be an open live. If you guys want to jump on in, get ready, get your lighting up, get your costumes on. It's gonna be an open live, okay? No weirdos. Obviously, the only I'm not gonna let you in the you're gonna come in the studio, but you ain't coming on the broadcast. They look weird and shit like that. Unless you send me a text and I know you, which is 831 204 6977. No weirdos, no chirujos, etc. Right? Those are only people I block. You either have to be a weirdo or a chirujo. Which one are you? Because if you weren't one of those two, why'd you get blocked? Oh, unless you ran your mouth, did something stupid like that. But why run your mouth on the internet? That's net banging. Okay, I'll hold. Anyways, fun times. Yes, I'm dressing up. That's right, amiga. So Thursday night, I don't know the time. I'm thinking 7, 8. I don't know. Whether get it out of the way early or end the night with it. I'm not sure, but that's what we're gonna do this weekend. Okay, so no Monday, no Tuesday, no Wednesday. Let's just do Thursday and Friday. All right, and then Friday, of course, is a special guest, so we're gonna kick that knowledge that you guys ain't gonna get anywhere else. We'll kick that for you. What's up, Mikey? That's right, my boy. I appreciate you, cabrón. Gracias for hitting Chicano Street. So we're talking about it. So, all right, let's go ahead and get into it. What else has been trending? Well, okay, Dia de Muertos is on Friday. And then what else has been trending? The Menendez brothers, we already talked about them. People, that short that I uploaded, I don't know, it got like 5,000 views and comments and stuff like that. Um, I just said this when I saw the movie. I just said I don't rule anything out a possibility. I said if that's what they went through in 2024, they have more compassion, more sympathy for what you go through before you catch a case. That's a funny word, sympathy. If you didn't know, that's where they got the word simp from. I know that's funny, huh? They got the word simp from the word sympathy because, well, the videos and stuff like that. So the girl would come to the guy, throw her arm around him. I don't know why this happened to me. And, whatever. My heart is broken or whatever. And the guy's supposed to like not give a shit for some reason. Like, it's. I mean, I get it. It's the player mentality, but and that if he accepted her, he's a simp. Anyways, I don't even know why I said that. But anyway, sympathizer, compassion. So it's like you could out unalive somebody, and and it's 2024. You can unalive somebody, and 90% of the trial will be about your life circumstances. And back then, they didn't want to hear that. It was a different mentality. All we want is evidence and facts. That's all we want, which should always be the basis. But now it's different, and people like that it's opening up like that. I'll tell you who does like it: the criminals. That's for sure. And the criminals like that it's opening up like that because they get caught with a blower and they just stay in the county. Anyways, so yeah, that was trending in the news. That was going on. We got about, I don't know, 9, 10 days until the elections. Yes, it does matter if you want to buy a home, save money, care about your wallet. No, it doesn't matter if you just all feelings and just you don't care, etc. They don't care. It's better not to voice a voice if you don't know shit. Just don't talk about it. That's it. Me, I'm just saying it would be a shift of the economy if it went one way, but and I think it is going to go one way. I really do. And that's it, gente. Go ahead and vote. It's your personal pinchy choice. Who am I going to twist your arm? I'm waiting on a text message right now. As soon as I get that text message, boom, got to hit the office, cabrones. All right, now I'm walking up to mom's. So that was trending. What else was trending? Oh, the Little Dirk. The Little Dirk incident is a rapper. Let's talk about it. Little Dirk. It reminded me of that song from Too Short. So you want to be a gangster? So he ended up. They got him for muerte for hire. That's the name of the charges. Conspiracy him. Murder for hire. And someone else told me that they were calling themselves the new death row. The new death row. Mm. It's easy to want to be something until you are that person. You know, kind of like as an example, I tell the youngsters, everyone wanted to be Tony Montana, right? Everyone wanted to be Tony Montana, the man sitting on the throne. You ain't gonna tell me shit. It's I say jump, you say how high. I'm the puppet master. You're on my strings until you find out what the game is really about. And I told a story, unfortunately, of a close a friend of mine from back in the day whose son got 2 life sentences before he was even 21 years old, before he can even buy a beer. I don't even know if he's even been with a woman. And he got 1 life sentence on the street and the other life sentence in the ASU in Salinas Valley. It's crazy, man. They're just throwing away their lives. So that's what we're here for, man. We're gonna level the people up. But anyways, that's right. I appreciate you, Randy Jean. Feed me tube is in the casa. That's right, my boy. What are you doing? You're leaning on the 54 Merc. Is that what you're doing, cabron? That's right, cabron. Lean on that pinche Merc, man. Lean on that Merc, man. I appreciate you. Gracias. Going to be a pumpkin head. Oh, yeah. All right. Well, Kyle, cabron. It's going to be a good one. We'll be sipping. We'll be sipping for sure. I'm also going to invite my other brothers. Maybe Bean Loke wants to jump on or 209. Um, Jump on. Jump on. What's up, Mikey? I'm right here. I'm chilling in loafers, man. I'm still on cloud nine from the game last night. Levi Stadium is it's brand new. I'll tell you that. It probably doesn't have like all the monitors. I heard like the Raider Stadium has un chingo de monitors all over the place. I don't think it has like all the, the what is it called? Those condos, like mini condos, like the Dallas ones. They got money in Dallas, but it was super nice, man. Sea Dog, I appreciate you, my boy. That's right, cabron. All right, DG's laughing. Orale, Banda World. That's right. Someone, yeah, Banda World had a guy on. Someone sent me a clip. And it was about Alex Enamorado. So someone sent me a clip, and the guy was just bringing it to light again. It's easy to forget somebody, right? Because he's in the county and he's already coming up on a year fighting the case. I know, uh, I know the system needs to be redone, gente. I'm not, no, come on. Let's just keep it a buck, gente. If they want you off the street, they're going to find something to get you off the street. That's it. That's it. But am I saying, that you should live your life like, give it all up and then just live on the court steps and picketing and protesting? No, I'm going to tell you how to really make the power moves. If you really want to change it, I'll tell you what the power moves are to make. But anyways, they were talking about the Justice State. Yeah, someone sent me a clip. I think I'm going to share it because again, I might not agree with his politics or whatever else, but that's politics. That's nothing. That's what you fucking vote on a little paper and pencil in a circle. That has nothing to do with whether you have a good heart or a good person or not. That's just politics. Anyways, oh yeah. So yeah, if they want to get you off the street, they're gonna get you off the street. You know, I'm gonna put out a video. I still haven't done it. I apologize to my members only of Pac-Man, and he was from the gang task force in Salinas. You know what Paco did in the movie Blood In Blood Out when he slammed in front of a Smokey on when he grabbed him on the car, slammed him. Remember when he put the baby powder on the thing? That's happened to me. That happened to us in the 90s. It was nothing new. It was nothing new. It's gonna stay in the members only though, those stories. And I might even just speak in generalities too. Because believe it or not even trying to get a pinche placa caught up. So yeah, they would, I got this on here, and when they would plant shit on us, we wouldn't even trip. You know what we would do? We would walk it out. Yeah, we would be right there, doing the 6 months, a year, 2, 3, whatever they gave us for it. We're like, what happened? Yeah, the fucking Huda planted an 8 on me. Oh, he did? Fuck. That would be it. Again, it was a different time. You know what I mean? That shit has happened, man. That shit has happened. I don't even know how I got there. I even got to a bag. Smack the hearts a few times. You'll show some free. Yeah, that's right. Oh, I appreciate you, amiga. Vote for La Llorona. Vote for La Llorona, cabrón. O el cucuy, güey. El cucuy. Now that's fucked up when we tell our kids that and they're so small, gente. Don't be that parent, man. I understand life is tough, or sometimes we're just acting the way we were raised. We're lashing out and being all aggressive and talking shit. We're demeaning our kids. We're killing their spirits. We're killing their self-esteem by telling them, hey, vente para acá. Si no, te van a llevar. Te van a robar. I heard a lady say that the other day to her kid that they're going to steal her kid. I'm like, she's 2, 3 years old talking about hearing that she's going to get stolen. The raza has to do better. Come on now. And I know these are decades and decades old costumbres, but el cucuy, how many times have you heard that one? Oh, you better come inside el cucuy. No, no, métete para adentro, se va a oscurecer, viene el cucuy. Then you wonder why the kid grows up, doesn't even want to go outside and it's dark. Or has just trauma. It's just like something goes off, in the nervous system or in the cerebral cortex or whatever you want to call it. Something is off because they remember that shit. You got to be careful with what we tell them, man. But vote for La Llorona. Hey, she reminds me of The Ring, the movie The Ring, right? Remember, man, when that chick was on the television, her hair all wet and her face looked like like a demon, right? She had the face of a demon, white skin, dark. They put a lot of contrast and dark blacks in the colors, and I was like, damn, that was crazy. That's right, showing love to Randy Jean. That's right. What do you got right there, covered? Let me see the avatar. Oh shit! Artie Marin got the Dia de Muertos mask, and the dog has the Dia de Muertos mask too. That's right, my boy. I'm still undecided on who to vote for. It's up to you, way. It's up to you. Just the motherfuckers are gonna shove it down your throat one way. Just be a little skeptical be a little bit open when you hear it. Just know you're hearing people that are programmed certain ways. I keep saying this again and again. I never been in politics, never been persuaded. I never went to college, never went to nothing. All I did was just change my life and want to do better. I wanted to prove that district attorney who called me the poster boy for gangs wrong. And I've been boots in the ground now for 12, 13, 16 years of trying to undo. I'm almost at the 20-year mark, which is, it's going to be a real important number because that's how many years I almost terrorized the pinche calles. Okay, when we get that 20-year mark, we done hit redemption. And then now I'm in the community. That's all I hear is the people tell me, ¿cómo están? Well, tengo otro trabajo en la noche. ¿Y por qué? Es que subieron la renta y la comida. Oh, okay. So, bro, I mean, it's just get enough. If it appeases everyone wants a woman, which I'm not disrespecting. The first Indian president, which I'm not disrespecting, or however, groceries are gonna go up probably maybe 10% more. 10%. It'll be 40% from not 4 years ago, but by that time, if she does get voted, which I don't think she is, it'll be 8 years ago. Everything will just keep going up. Because remember, politicians, these are polished politicians. Okay, that she's been fumbling on interviews. You've been there for 30 pinche years. That you don't know issues, and that's why sometimes you can't answer questions. You've been there for 30 doggone years. Anyways, that's all I'm saying. But I believe it's a breath of fresh air because you see a cabron like me say it, and you're like, okay, este way no está vendido. He hasn't sold out. Hey, yeah, that's right. Sea dogs in the casa de Llorona. That's right, Mr. 209. We're going to have a Como Estás, Carnal. If you haven't already subscribed over, hit that avatar right there in the Carnal's, on his comment. Hit the avatar and then subscribe over there. I'm going to have an open live on Halloween. You know, I love Halloween, bro. You know, Halloween is fun as hell, bro. Or some people don't want it to be called that. You can call it fall solstice. fall festival, whatever you want to call it, whatever floats your boat. What we're not doing is glorifying El Diablo. That's for sure. The raza don't play that shit. So whatever you want to call it, it's gonna be open live, carnal. Jump on with the mask. I got a Saw mask. Jason, I don't know who I'm gonna be. Um, they're in the garage. I gotta go look them up. But it's gonna be so this week. That's gonna be the schedule. Gente, Thursday and Friday night. Everything else is slammed and booked, man. I've been driving around, just trying to get to the goal of retire by 50. To be honest with you, and if you guys hang with me until that time, it's gonna be the 3.4.0. Maybe we'll even be at 5.0 by that time. Studio. Being good, Mr. 209. That's right. Yepa, yepa, yepa. Órale. Pues I haven't seen OG, Triple OG. He might have retired this time. The longest I ever seen him off was 6 months. 6 months was the longest I ever seen him off. So he might have retired this time because, well, he did what he pretty much marked out the people he wanted to mark out. The runner was the first one. He marked him out and everything came true. Then he got Joker and everything came true. And everything else that he said, his channel's not up, gente. I'm sure he got the videos on a hard drive. If he comes back, he got a ton of content to drop. But my respect always, man. Always. To the founder of the YouTube Yarda that just created it and sailed off into the sunset. That's OG, Triple OG. Anyone else claiming to be on the YouTube Yarda? Where's your 128G? Because we ain't seen you. You ain't come through this way. If you haven't come through this way, you came in through another door. You're on a funny Yarda. With probably Chirujos, like the runner. When he said the runner one time said he was with the Menendez brothers. And like, bro, that's not gonna give it up. What a pendejo, man. Well, if you know, you know. If you don't, you're better off. Sea Ducks in the casa, that's right, my boy. Rising Warrior comes over here with a pinchy fucking spear, javelined out. He has a fucking spear in his hand. I know you're ready to throw a spear at me, way. With the javelin, a sharp ass. What's the name of that rock? Uh. Damn, what's the name of the rock that the indigenous used to cut with? Oh man, I'm going blank. But at the end of that arrow's made out of that shit, which is glass, shards of glass, and he always likes to throw it. But I like the conversation, man. Mikey, the economy's doing great. Damn, bro, just send me an email address, way, cabron. Send me. I'll just all I have, cabron, is housing information and how it relates to unemployment numbers. So I think the last time the news said it was 3.5 or 3.7, it's actually 6.9, way. I'm not laughing because people are fucking suffering, bro. Unemployment is 6.9. The TV says 3.7. And people that really know, we look at each other like, this is a setup. It's a machine, huh? Every 4 years, you know what I mean? And then they try to brainwash you. If you don't vote for Hillary in 16, you hate women. Biden says if you don't vote for him, you ain't black. Why are they throwing skin color around? To the people that are blatantly saying it. But what do? They twist it, with the if it's a joke or something like that. He said this is in the headlines. That's why people don't even read the news no more. That's why the ratings done tanked on the 5 and 6 o'clock news. We know it's an agenda. But anyways, the employment is at an all-time low. Well, I just stated the facts on that. But again, hey, what numbers do I got? Housing. I got housing numbers. Who do I talk to? Investors. I know executives and branches everywhere, bro. The medical industry, when COVID was a flop, I had executives telling me they made us sign NDAs the month before COVID. None of us knew what these NDAs were about until COVID hit. Then we knew what the NDAs were about. It was about the greatest scam in the world. Well, people got sick. I know they got sick. And 4 years later, the reports on everyone has already acknowledged that it was a flu and it has been absorbed into the immune system. But some people were saying that from the beginning. Hey, let people keep working. No, the plan was to vote by mail. But anyways. Oh, wait, hold on. Vote blue, gente, to stop these racistas, fascistas, Harris. I respect what you say, cabron, all day long. Bang it. The other day, matter of fact, I was passing out some flyers in una casa mia over there in Fresno, and they had a big Harris thing. Boom, and the house was clean too. It had Corvettes in there and huge driveway. It was like a hacienda style house. Nice house, nice house. And they're banging Harris, bro. You think that boils my blood? I'm only here to give you the facts. Whether you take it from me or not, that's up to you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let you know what I saw in the last 4 years and in the previous 4 years. That's all I'm talking about. That's all I'm talking about. Way I ain't twisting no one's arm. God is the puppet master. Change. Me voy a persinar right when you said that, bro. Me voy a persinar right when you said that because at the end of the day, I do affirmations every morning. I'm gonna give you a little bit of personal what I do in the mornings. Um, Brush the grill, jump in the shower, get ready to go, suited and booted. A lot of how you dress, has to do with your confidence in the day. So I like to look sharp, and I do about not minutes, maybe 5 total, something like that. Constant affirmations, and I always say where it comes from. Where it comes from. I always say because I honor the Lord Jesus. Clients flow to me every single day seamlessly. This is what I say in the mirror. Because of the Lord Jesus Christ, I'm a master negotiator, master communicator, master, I go on and on and on because that frequency you put on in the morning is it's going to be at the highest in the morning. You can keep that if you just start it off in the morning instead of hitting your 2 feet on the ground. Damn it, what's going to happen today? Hit that like. I appreciate you, amiga. It's free. I feel for that guy. What happened? You feel for who? Weekend at Bernie's or who are we talking about, Cabron? Alvin or Junior? That's a cool costume. That's right, Cabron. That's right. Mikey, hey, how about them Dodgers? All of man, Cholo Trucker. I would have felt so bad if I would have just kept harping at Cholo. Come on, bro. I need you tonight. I need you. I would have felt so bad because the power move of getting the dude from the Boston Red Sox, the Gavacho, who's been playing baseball since he could walk. I would have been so bad that he would have missed a grand slam during the World Series to win the game. That's crazy, man. I would have felt bad, but what about them Doyers? That's how Mexicans. You know how my mom, I'm gonna make you laugh, man. You know how my mom used to say Wiener Schnitzel? Wiener Schnitzel. I'm right here. I'm standing next to mom. She looks gorgeous. I picked a good picture for her headstone. You know how moms used to say Wiener Schnitzel? She used to say Winos Wilson. Moms used to say Winos Wilson. That's how Mexicans. When Mexican was your first language, it was mine. It was mine too. Um, but it was all their language throughout their life, and they didn't really learn English. They will say doyers. Pizza. Remember, pizza is not Pizza. It's Picsa. Pizza. But I love my raza. That's right. Thank God. Appreciate you, my boy. How come I didn't see you last night at Levi Stadium Way? Where were you at? Chingado, man. Where were you at, cabron? Johnny V says, I like when Triple OG would dress up Dubs and run her make. Oh, man. He'll put him on the Chirujo yard. Yeah. Oh, man. And I know I'm laughing. It's just, yeah, he's made videos about me. He has. He did at least one or two back then. But back then it's because I was a runner sympathizer. I was the last one, and the runner was blowing up my phone when I dropped that video. I cut ties with this dude right here. It had to be the sex play. I couldn't take the sex play no more. And you know what? I actually put myself out there too. You know what I mean? What if he would have fucking, had his little crew hate on me? Hate on me all of a sudden. People don't, that's a narcissist. When you point out a flaw, a narcissist wants to keep getting reaffirmed that they're liked, that they're right. They need that element of control. And that's what if he would have did that on me and then everyone would have turned on me? No, I called out. Guess what happened? I called out some shit that was going on and everyone said, oop, they did a pinchy Homer Simpson when he goes back into the bush. Oh man, it's like I said, it was what it was, man. I don't know. Obsidian, what the fuck, man? Hey, Rising Warrior comes in here with a javelin. Obsidian, sharp as hell too. He throws it at me, but it stirs up the conversation. Pros and cons. What has Harris done? Why has she changed all of her stances? She didn't get any nominations and had a drop. She's a dropout. She dropped. Rising Warrior, I know you're gonna shit. You're gonna stab me with the obsidian now. She dropped out of the race and during 2020 because she didn't get any votes. None. No Democrat wanted to see her go anywhere. But is it now? Do people see now? It's who they want. We need a face. You're just a face. And we're going to use that you're a woman. And even though you have 100% Indian blood, you're black. It don't matter if you're mocha brown, you're black. I mean, Candace Owens, they all done block Candace. Candace Owens has been talking about how she's not black for the last month. Pinchy Candace Owens. And then guess what? You know what they tell Candace Owens? You know what they tell Candace Owens because she's been saying she's not black for the last month. You know what they tell her? They tell her she's not black. Is it clicking to you now? It's called race baiting, man. You know, they interviewed that guy from Along Came a Spider. What's the other one? The Pinta movie. Morgan Freeman. And he said, you don't want to know how to get rid of racism? Stop talking about it. Damn, they don't want that video to circulate. Those vatos would trip like crazy. Damn, man, my bad. I'm already on another conversation. I don't know which one. Those vatos would trip like crazy. Oh, you're talking about Joker and Runner? Yeah, they're butt buddies. Kimo was like, man, have we hit the peak of the YouTube yada? No, you got them to join hands again and are walking and eating they're chupando the same pee. The what that what is it called? The runner dipped it in the soy sauce, lo chupó, put it all the way in su boca, put it down. Kimo pointed to it with an emoji, zoomed in on the bowl when the runner put it down, zoomed in, pointed to an emoji, and Joker picked it up and he deep TH'd it. So I'm trying to be respectful. There's ladies. There's ladies. Rising warriors in another country. You must not be. Oh, shit. And it could be true. Respectfully, Rising Warrior, could you drop your location? No, I'm just kidding. It's not by pin. It's just by chat. Are you on the outside looking in, cabron? Is if you're not in the U.S. and because maybe you're listening to the news in whatever country you're in, and the news is 90% Harris, and they're putting her on a pedestal. Again, she got the machine behind her, and if you are, it could just be something to consider. Oh, I'm in the UK, and this is a blue country, and all they're playing is Harris commercials. You know what I mean? And they see a Chicano like me with a black T-shirt. The wife who got me won a black tee, a fitted tee, and it has Trump right there on the chest. Ain't no one tripping. Ain't no one tripping. Yesterday there was four dudes. Ooh, they were kind of getting a little on my nerves leaving the parking lot. There was four dudes that were Dallased out. No disrespect, Anthony, no disrespect. I tell it like it is. Four dudes Dallased out and talking hella shit. Like F the Niners. This like the beer was talking. I can tell it wasn't them. It was the alcohol that was talking. You have to be on a level where you could distinguish that because if you don't, that's why alcohol has caused people to get life sentences and 30 years and 20 years. They didn't know it was the alcohol through them because they were a good person. But anyways, I was like, oh man, I was thinking, what would a youngster do? You know what I mean? It's nighttime. You could just steal on one of them. My mind was racing and shit like that. What would a youngster do? Well, it's nighttime anyway, so meet me at the car. I'll be there right now. What? Meet me at the car. Don't trip. Bing. Just kidding. Just kidding. We don't advocate for that. All right, let's see what. Speak on how the last Nazi rally speakers is better. I didn't see that. Did it just happen this weekend? Of course, I always say, look at the footage because I'm glad you're at least you're bringing it to light. Let's talk about how we should be seeing shit in its context, right? You know why? Because they said that he's a racist, and they said Mexico, they're not letting in their best citizens. That means that, well, for one, they're not vetting them. I mean, they're not. They're like, you want to leave us? Go over there. You might come back anyways, but go, go, go. So they don't vet anyone that wants to exit. So when he said that, they're not letting the best citizens. It's the caption that got spun. And nowadays people just believe captions. Matter of fact, I saw a caption. I was like, what? I gotta unsubscribe from this channel. It's a clickbait channel. I'm like, it said royalty and LA icon, West Coast sex symbols, something, something. I was like, can you make it any more clear that you pretty much are promoting them? Nothing wrong. Hey, get your promotion on. West Coast sex symbols. I'm like, and I have nothing against LA Icon. Man. Shout out to him. He's doing his thing. We've talked. We FaceTime. Shout out to him. Well, I'm talking about the captions and royalty. So that's who the women all want. They want a guy like royalty. That's who they dream about. That's their. You want royalty to come up in a horse in shining armor and a pinchy spear, and that's. I'm gonna let it go. But I unsubscribed. I don't got time for that. They're just trying to get my. They're just trying to get my time. I want my time back, man. The fucking little time that we have on this earth. Keep your time. You can click on those things, even though you know it's not true, right? I call all the weenies out. Where are the weenies at? They want you to click on it. You're all a bunch of crybabies. They want you to click on it. Up at 5 p.m., reading, writing, prayer, machina, ironing. Oh, man. Crazy. You know what's crazy? When the Brown Beret sister, she said they got them in shoot programs and we're kids and juveniles. And I just thought about it. I said, most of the like 20 something hours we were in that room. Those of us that couldn't go to school, you would get kicked out of school then. It wasn't like now, truancy and all this stuff. When you ran a fade, you throw chingazos, or if you're like a serious banger, this is how this is unfair then, and it's totally probably illegal now. But if you were a banger, you couldn't go to school because they know if you went to school, all you're gonna be doing is starting shit with people, basically. So we knew, everyone would know why the 4 or 5 that stayed back can never go to school. They're real bangers, and most of them are on lockdown anyways. They're those ones that all right, another day lockdown. Fuck you. A week lockdown. Tu madre. A month lockdown. I had homies that would do that, and they wouldn't get out of lockdown for like 3 months. For 3 months, they would throw trays in there. So now that's a lawsuit. And I know they post something. Have you been a victim at Monterey County Juvenile? Save it, man. We went through what we went through. Just build character. Don't be a crybaby. Or be like Ezel. Remember he slipped in the store? Oh, remember Ezel? Ezel slipped in the store. My back. My neck. My neck and my back. I slipped one time at Food Co. on a puddle of water, man. Right in the puddle of water. Shit, I got my ass up embarrassed. Hopefully no one saw me. And people now, they'll just go straight for the lawsuit, huh? It's different. There's a Wiener Schnitzel in Salas. Only one I knew in San Ho, First Street, West Side. Respect the West Side. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, the Wiener Schnitzel was on Alisal. The one in San Jose, they would always have lowriders there. Always. It was off of always on Santa Clara, no? It was on Santa Clara. Just like you said, maybe heading toward no, it was heading toward the east. It's not. Or maybe I don't know, San Jose, right? Maybe it is in east and it's actually west territory. I don't know, respectfully. But I love San Jose. Shout out to all the charceros. That's my second home, man. Love being over there with the familia all the time because they have the baddest festivals. And if I get another low rider, then yeah, we'll go cruising out there again. Runner can't pay you them 10 G's because he owes child support, bro, in Oregon. With that, I know. I know he's not gonna pay me. I know if he was half a man, he would try to make it right. But I guess he wants to be labeled that, and it's going to stay on his jacket forever. The only one that ever pulled out of series of fighting, he pulled out, and in the fight he did win, Cholo, outpointed him easily, easily, and he couldn't. He can't fight. So I know he's embarrassed because of that too. No one will pay for another runner fight. But I believe you guys, I try to put the fights on that you guys wanted to see. And I believe you guys wanted to see Paradigm at least once get in the ring. At least once. Now, if that goes good, then obviously I would try to get him back in the ring for you guys again. But again, I can't persuade a man to do anything. You know what I mean? I believe you guys at least want to see that fight. So Thanksgiving's coming up. Cálmense. The pre-order is up. The pre-order is up. The link is out there. It's Content Creator Series of Fighting. When you see me drop links that say CCSOF, you can go ahead and hit that. You can look at the catalogs. You know what I'm gonna do, gente? I'm gonna drop a clip of the Buzz and the Cholo Trucker fight. I promise that. I want to drop a clip of that. People have been asking me about that. Plus, I haven't recirculated any kind of, promos for it. I've just been so damn busy. I'm gonna drop an action pack clip, like at least 30 seconds, where they're just thumping. And this is Buzz and Yard Recall. I'm gonna put something out for the people. And of course, only I can remember it. Everything is copyrighted, and the pay-per-view company integrates with YouTube. If you put anything up and I haven't released it, they're gonna come after you with a strike. And just, I told you so. I told you so. I don't say I didn't tell you so. So if you start recirculating that Buzz clip, I told you so. The Runner and Dumbs. That's another name from make a good couple birds of a feather flock together. They're in it for the money, way. They're in it for the money. They just want your views and just watch hours and stuff, right? But Chemo put it all out there already. I'm not a tough guy. You're only an hour away from me. That was the highlight of his life right there on YouTube. Facts. Hey, Jay Rodas, I appreciate you, my boy. Gracias for hitting Chicano Street, man. We're doing the midday fix. I'm still waiting for a text message. We probably got about 6 more minutes. As soon as I get a text, I'm out, you guys. I got business to do. You already know what it is. I'm a 12th grade dropout. It happens, way. It happens. I mean, I went a total of 6 months. I went 2 as a freshman, 2 as a sophomore. I missed junior in camp with that 9-year YA suspension. And I rolled straight into the county 90-day observation. So, if I could go back, I'd hit all the proms. I wouldn't, my parents couldn't give me cars, couldn't give me money. No, we're poor, man. We had food stamps, cockroaches, forget about it. But I would work and get that on my own because no one's holding me back except me. I get mad at the police for pulling me over. Come on now. They knew I had no L's for years. They knew I was hot. And then they knew I had 12021, that I was already the ex-felon. And, I had cuetes. So, yeah. Yesterday, New York was racist. I don't know. Someone send me a clip, man, at 831-204-6977. Just let me know. Because just watch out how they twist words around. Mikey ducking the MAGA Nazi rally where the speakers were just oh, I ain't ducking nothing, way. How would I duck something, way? Send me the clip. I'm saying I didn't see it, way. I didn't see it. Tajin or chamoy? Tajin. That's an easy one, way. That's an easy one. Gunner and Joker exchange. Damn it. They won't admit it, huh? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Yeah, I was telling you guys that I was coming from Fresno last time. Una casa que tengo allá. Y se vendió rápido, man. It was a rental property. I have a few of them. I actually have a triplex in San Jose. That one's going to fly off the shelf. When you look at the price on that one, wait till that one goes up. The PG investors are going to be blowing up my phone. I said that. I'm in Southern Califas Vallejo. That's right. Okay. Yeah. So, no, then. But again, it's talk to some people, bro, that are tapped in, really. Like, you want to know about unemployment? You don't got a homegirl that works at the EDD? Find out some real behind the scene numbers. And you'll be surprised, man. You're like, whoa, it is double. But again, it's not about who's in there. because whoever's in there, 4 years, another person can go in there and just undo the whole shit. And no, I'm not like these cabrones that are making him to be like some savior. No, absolutely not. What if he fucks up? What if he does a weirdo shit or something like that? You're cut off. Livingston tapping in. Gee, that's right, my boy. DP, the Cowboys fan. So, no, you're right. There's a lot of cabrones right now that are paying canteen. There's a lot of cabrones that are paying canteen. They bet their trays. I bet you there's a lot of cabrones that lost their trays this morning. You know, so instead of 2,000 calories, you only eat 1,200 today because the SOS was on the line. Let's go Niners. That's right, my boy. Blame it on the alcohol. That's right, my boy. I appreciate you. Hey, oh, what I did drink yesterday, I had to stop because I got a quick buzz. The 24 of Budweiser, and then I got a tall draft of and I don't even like the beer, but it was only Mexican beer they have. Estrella Jalisco. After I drank those two, I said, I'm gonna stop. It's not even the first quarter. I gotta level out, man. Mikey, if you erase your life, do you still get to keep erase the live? Do you still get to keep the watch hours? That's a good question, Wayne. That's YouTube studio shit. I'm not exactly sure, but uploads would be the way to go if you're trying to monetize videos. It's uploads. I don't know what it is. People can rewatch the lives. For some reason, I don't think they pay them out the same. They don't pay them out the same like they do uploads. Okay. And that's the key is uploads. So when Hoodstocks was saying he was gonna do uploads, fucking half the subscribers went crazy, like as if he was leaving them on the side of the curb. No, he's just trying to make more money. The lives are just shows. It's just it just shows you that we're here for the people. We're building the community up. That's what we're doing right here. Julio Solero, that's right. Blame it on the rain. Pinchy Milli Vanilli, that's right. They all know good, no matter which side of the fence. I don't know. Well, I do know this, that they don't put term limits on politicians. Why are they there like Dianne Feinstein? She died serving 50 terms. And though people don't talk about is what was her net worth, coming in, and then what was the net worth when they left. No one's talking about why Biden has made a fortune as a president, but no one is auditing where that money's coming from. It's because it's a system, bro. Like you said, they're all no good. I don't want to say that, but because we do got to vote way, because it can make a change for your family for a temporary while. That it's just friends help friends, man. Mateo Filipino, that's right, my boy. We're live on Chicano Street, man. We're right here in California. This is the mecca of podcasting. If you didn't know, my boy, if you didn't know, we're in California. This Chicano Street, right? This is where the Razas channel, but I appreciate you for hitting that pinchy subscribe. We got many lives coming soon. We got the Halloween live. It's going to be lit off the hook. I'm going to start getting that altar up and ready this week. And then we got Dia de Muertos on Friday. We're going to have Wayward Son jump on the podcast. And he's going to kick knowledge you can't get in college. Indigenous history. So here's what we talk about. Chicanismo, Chicano culture, unity of the razas, quintessential. Of course, Mexican history, because that's the motherland. And we don't deny our Mexican roots. Absolutely not. Nor do we deny indigenous and Spanish roots. We just don't. Whatever your point of view is, I respect it. But you got to respect mine too. And then the history of Mexico, and then we go deeper. And then we want to just talk about different countries, world history. I love world history. We talk conspiracies. I rather talk about helping the people out with financial information, health information, etc. I'm not saying I'm some motherfucking guru. I'm not. I ain't no motivational speaker, etc. This weekend in New York, the MAGA speakers called out Puerto Ricans brothers garbage and spoke other racist things about race and I gotta see it. Wait, you're paraphrasing it. I know you are. Okay, that's what you're paraphrasing it because that's what you gleaned off of it. I gotta see it because hopefully common sense will let it be known, right? Like when we see him go down to the border and take a picture at the border, it's just a photo op. Common sense will let us know that's a photo op. That's not that they're pushing for Mexican Rasta all year long. That's a photo op. So we got to put it into context, way. But I understand. I understand, way. You already you fucking shanked me again, way, with the Styrian pedazo. First, you throw a spear. I dodged that one. Boom, but you hit me on the side now. I'm trying to get sponsored by Faultless. Oh, my boy. Searching for my baby. Yes, I am. That's right. YA bound placa. What? Damn, cabron. That was a different time, man. The '90s. It was wild. You know what I mean? To me, I look at it like, well, it might be a little bit embarrassing too. You know what I mean? How old were you in the juvenile camp? Oh, I was 23. You're 23? Why didn't you go to the adults? Yeah, I'll hold. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Nah, to each his own, man. Yeah, half of my partners took off the YA real quick. And then when they came back, most of them were monsters, man. I'm like, what happened to the homie that used to laugh with me and joke around and we used to prank call people or the shit we did in the 80s, you know what I mean? What happened to that homie? He came back from YA and all he wants to do is steal, kill, and destroy. Like Legion came inside of him. You know, it was what it was. Stan and yo, homie. That's right. But shout out your city, man. Saludos, Mikey de Salas. Hey, eyes never lie, chico. They never do, cabrón. You see me post that the Tony Montana clip when he gets up. You need people like me, and he's all stumbling. He runs into Ernie, the bodyguard, to point your finger. That's me leaving the Christmas party. Every year Christmas party, I leave it like that. You need people like me. I always slip in the darkness. Chinga, the way. We'll slip back, cabrón, to the light, cabrón. Okay. We ain't trying to have you check out earlier, Nestor Ruiz. Stick around, cabrón. Santa Clara and 19th. That's right. Okay. So it's on 19th Street where they have the Wiener Schnitzel. All I knew is there was lowriders. And what's that park across the street? I kid you not. That park was always full of heads. That park across the street from Wiener Schnitzel, we only went out there in the 90s 5, 6 times. We mostly stayed in driveways. And that's because someone had to pick something up. It was, if you know what I'm saying, what I was saying, it was a deal or something. But so it was a hit and run. It was not clubbing, not cruising was 2, 3 times. So yeah, I don't know the streets, but 17th Street and Roosevelt Park. That's right, cabrón. Now I remember that from the Gang Story CD. Find me across the street from Wiener Schnitzel, bitch. I remember that one. People get mad when I tell them the Gang Stories is better than the GUN CD. I'll hold. Oh, that's right. At least two there in San Juan. Okay. Oh, Wiener Schnitzel. So there's two. Every time I went to the Valley, I would get chili cheese fries at Wiener Schnitzel. Bro, man, chili cheese fries, burger, dog. Fuck it. Chili cheese soda way. Man, Conrad looking like Drago from The Rock. He's looking like he's serious. He's ready to go and launch the punches. The pre-order's up. If you want to take advantage of the pre-order, go ahead and hit the link, man. If it's a free check and you got that dub right now, just pay for it right now and get it out of the way. It's gonna be great, man. And based on that one, I'm gonna try to talk to whoever the winner is and see if we could run it back. Stories written by a current prisoner. He might want that fade. He might want that fade. You know, he might be feeling some kind of way. He got stripped. He might want that fade. Big Boss just dropped a pre-fight promo video. Tap in and like and comment who you got. That's right, my boy. Speaking of the main event, November 28th at 6 o'clock, gente. Mile High Hustle just stepped in the building. Salutes to everyone. I send mine. We got some great little clips and sound bites from the last one. We're not going this Friday. Remember, we're going to pick up on the 8th for when we head to Denver. We're going to head to Denver on the 8th of November. He's going to have the home channel advantage. It should be a pro Mile High crowd. And let me ask you this, Cabron. Were you a little bit irritated at the comments? It was a pro paradigm chat. Were you a little bit irritated? I heard you say something. I heard you say that I see a lot of comments saying they talk a good one. I talk a good one. I don't hold back. Shit, I will be like, hey, Mikey Dispenser, bro. Hey, that comment right there. Shit, I'll be shooting at the comments, Cabron. No, man. I gotta go through a fight promo at least once, man. I just gotta find someone who's gonna play me, you know? And then I got to find someone that I could dance with. I got to put the skills on display at least once for you guys. At least once. Question for Conrad. Are you going to spar or go full throttle? Damn it. Yeah, I don't recommend going full throttle. It's a 5 round, 3 minute fight. Full throttle, you could empty your gas tank and it goes bad. You got to pick your shots. I like one thing that Mile High did say, that relaxation that does come from it comes from experience. That means it's your jungle. Like, I'm in no rush. Like, you got to be like a Nick Diaz mindset. You know what I mean? Like, he'll sit down on the ground, entertain the crowd during Anderson Silva, get up, doesn't lose energy. That's better than throwing the gas tank out. Now, one thing I want to see both of you guys doing, I'm gonna throw this out there. Is I would like to see you guys loading up on your shots. But again, these are training videos. Probably by the time you put it on, you're at the end of the training video, right? But it's that, for being that big, what I would be doing, and more than anything, is not working on the jab, not working on my footwork. I'd be working on pot shotting. I'd be doing pot shot drills. If you don't know what that is, check it out on YouTube. Pot shot drills. This is how you're gonna provide the most damage. And if you condition your body to doing these pot shot drills, you're gonna be unloading heavy punches. And with the weight that these gentlemen are, I don't know. Yeah, this might be the first fight with broken bones. First fight with broken bones. Just make sure the medical's up to date, cabrones. Bigfoot salute, my brother. That's right, cabrones. That's right. You on that cider? No, no cider. Yesterday I did have Budweiser and Estrella Jalisco way. I'm just visiting moms, man. Fucking around. I couldn't get close to moms because they buried someone that roll back. Now I could get next to moms. But that Golden Gate cider is good, man. It kind of has like a little tea taste, but with 6.1 alcohol, man, that's good, man. That's really good. Jay Rodas. He says Lopez. Which Lopez? Lopez, one the comedian George Lopez, he has a house over here in Carmel in the 831. Just remember the 831 is not all Salinas, cabrones, even though that's where they put the counties and the camps and the juveniles and all that, the big hospitals. No, they got we got exclusive communities that are ocean side, that I just have the privilege of going and help clients all the time. All the time out there. Gorgeous, gorgeous. The 831 is beautiful, man. YA got me hands, nothing else. Yeah, but you were forced to, right? It's not that you wanted to. You had it in you that it is Mexicano. No me rajo. And then again, you ran one fade and then another one. And then Friday night, I got this fade. Tuesday night, I got that fade. Saturday, that's what I heard. And I was like, now I tell the youngsters back there, if you didn't know how to fight, you're going to learn how to fight. Now, let's keep it real, though. I mean, the worst it's going to get, you hardly seen a knockout. Keep it a buck, Corco. Keep it a buck. You hardly seen a knockout. You hardly seen someone get deboed, fly out of their boots. You mostly seen the damage. To the extent of the damage, of course, you're going to have black eyes, bruises, cuts, scratches, red marks, all that bullshit, right? Knuckles scraped, all that shit. But most of the fights were just firing, you know. Orale, Mikey, I sent my homeboy. That's right, my boy. Well, how come I didn't see you yesterday at the Niner game, way? Where were you at, Lito the Boss? That's right, my boy. I appreciate you, cabron. I'm going to do a Halloween live, you guys, this Thursday night. I believe it's Halloween. I'm going to open it up to the people. Scary music, these frases. It's going to look scary. Go ahead and jump on the live. It's the regular Halloween live. You guys already been knowing that I do this every year. Halloween is fun as hell, man. If you don't want to call it that, that's cool, man. Don't worry about it. You'll still get into heaven. You know what I mean? Don't worry about it. When they start saying you're going to hell, or I was talking about Israel, and I took a drink of the Modelo, and then all of a sudden, when I take a drink of the Modelo, here come all the Christians. All the Christians attack me. Jay Ruder, so you cool with the right wing racists that cool with the right, left, different ideologies. I get it. Okay. Why do they call them? Why do they call them that? Well, first of all, I don't think they're that. First of all, but why do they call them that? Is because the police backs them up, and that the stigmas the police has, and so that's how they kind of do identity politics. And well, the police are all red. Okay, well, with the blue, the blue's the only one that believes men can be women. So you ride with the blue, okay? So then you'll be a dude, and the world will call you the first woman president. and everyone on the blue side will be like, such a brave person. And the red, they joke around about that. With the red sees that shit, and then the red says, "This is bravery." A fucking dude that's like a World War II vet, that's bleeding, carrying a body through the war zone. It's all this. It's all this rhetoric. How about we just vote for someone that's gonna help the raza? Anyways, Watson 831. Damn it, that's right, my boy. Shout out to you, cabron. And we got a huge strawberry field out there in San Juan on the north side. They do a lot. Those strawberry fields literally go from North San Juan up to Prunedale. So we do a lot of fresa, but we're not the fresa capital like you guys. And I want to send shout out to and prayers and positive energy over to EBK. Obviously, when you become one of my fighters, it's a special relationship. And I just want to say, hey, what he's doing is way more important. Is focusing on the familia, his health, and God can do it all, man. He brought you back once, God's doing it again, man. Look at that. Look at how good God is. And you want the run backs with Tony? I'm gonna give you the run backs with Tony. You're gonna get those run backs. We just the series of fighting will still be going on in a few years. Let's just give it that time. Let's do that. How about we do that in 2027 and 27? It's the warrior in us. Yeah, it's the pinchy warrior blood that's inside of us. There's no back steps. I put a little 10-second clip of me fighting, but that's the full fight is in the members only. And it was during the part I narrated during that part. It's like, man, we move forward, man. Whatever you got to come with, will come with it. I learned to get my head movement right. I wasn't too good at footwork. My feet were not floating around the ring, but I knew how to not catch damage because I got better every pinchy fight. I only fought like 20, barely over 20 times, 22, 23 times. Okay. And they whooped my ass 3 times. Is there anything called a T-bone in boxing? That's a good question. What the hell is that, cabrón? Chinga. I'm going to be in the purge. Don't get purge way. I don't block people. The only people I block are pendejos or weirdos or chirujos. That's it. Those three. So if you're blocked, you're a pendejo, a weirdo, or a chirujo. One of those three. Because sometimes I go on other channels. Hey, Mikey, why'd you block me? You're either a pendejo, a weirdo, or a chirujo. But anyways, I had a fade with big ass Grape Street Crip. 2 hours in, full story. Damn. Holy shit, man. You're talking about in the Y? In the Y. Yeah, I had heard that some of the homies came back and they said that's the first time they ever heard of Damus, Crips, like grapes, 60s neighborhoods, ETGs. Because there they stick. Now they don't send a lot of people from LA up north. They usually keep us here going to like Central Valley or north, like Sacramento or something like that, right? And there is that story from shout out to Spookio, my boy. He tapped in with me 2 or 3 times. I almost had him on the channel like once, but he's behind the wall, so there's a lot of adversity. There's a lot of obstacles. You can't just have a phone and stream when you want. But I still have DMs from him here on Chicano Tube after we were branded, and he was one of the first that got there to Nellis. And being from up north and going to Nellis is like last night me being at Levi's and seeing someone from the Double S there. That would be the same thing. No disrespect. Like Republican Bruce Jenner. Damn, man. See? No, but JB Booster, see what he's doing? Cálmate, cabrón. He's trying to throw that, the chirujos. There's chirujos on both sides, way. Chirujos on both sides. It's all good. I mean, but cálmate. You're already throwing red and blue politic fucking jabs. Mikey, I might consider going under your show to spread some knowledge you can't get in college. Well, all you gotta do is get at me, and we'll go with the. I know right now we're talking politics. I don't want to do a whole politics show, but what else you into, cabron? Culture, because we could talk about Chicanismo, history, fucking anything. You know what I mean? I like to talk a little bit about everything here. You know what I mean? People always ask me, what about this? What about that? The Braceros, what about the Braceros program and this and this and that? I talked a little bit about the Braceros program. They didn't want to let them go. There was no more hardly males alive after World War One and Two. There was no labor force. So guess what? For over 20 years, Mexicans were the labor force in the United States. And what do they give us? Hispanic Heritage Month. Orale. Salute to Watson. That's right, my boy. That's right. Come on down, man. It's all to the good. Like I said, even if you have a seat at the table, everyone's has a seat, bro. I got brown berets. I had to address something because the comments were coming in. Marxist, Marxist, Marxist. I only know Karl Marx from the personality. I don't even know what the hell he believed in. Haven't researched nothing. But if anyone wants to enlighten me, let's enlighten the people together. But we gotta have sources. We gotta have sources. Can't just be I know this. I know. Well, let's give the people sources so they can read it on their end too. How about that? New technique. That's right, my boy. Damn, the 831. That's right. It reminds me of uh what was the local channel. I forgot the name of it. Santa Cruz, Salinas, Monterey, and Santa Cruz. Is that 46? Channel 46? What's the word, Mockingbird? It's all good, cabron. Dodgers got to head over there and go into enemy territory. Let's see how New York receives them. We got the win last night, but it was too close to enjoy. I was enjoying being there with my daughter, eating a ton of food. I ate a brisket sandwich. My daughter wanted pizza, hot dogs, nachos, fries. Man, we were just eating, and I had to stop at two pistos because the Budweiser was hitting me hard. But it's all good, man. We're just talking about we got Halloween live. It's wide open. So if you want to jump on with your mask on for a little bit and shoot the shit, it don't got to be 5 minutes, bro. 10, 15 minutes. You don't got to do your whole night around it. No, no, no. Just jump on. Hey, I appreciate you. You guys, I'm out. That's how we do it. We don't handcuff anybody, etc. Once the thrill is gone, it's gone. If you want to jump in for 5 minutes, that's good. So we got that. And then Friday, we got a special guest, Wayward Son, who literally in like 6 months got 150K on TikTok. And all he's doing is talking about his history, his father's history, his grandfather's history. And it's interesting as hell. That's why he's at 150,000. I'll tell you that. So that's what's going on. You know what I mean? But obviously, Ghetto Vallero, I got to keep it real with you. I can't go for the Dodgers way. If I did, it wouldn't make sense, bro. I'm not. I'm not disrespecting. It wouldn't make sense because I'm hardcore Giants and Niners. So certain things like unity of the raza, okay, we push unity. Unity of the Giants and Dodgers, that's always going to be a West Coast classic that sells out every year. There ain't no unity, God. I'm just kidding. No, that's all good. Vote Dodger Blue. What is it? What is it? Someone said the other day about blue. He said, vote blue no matter who. Oh, gente, chingado. 9%, 50-year high inflation. Fact check me on that. For the people that say I just throw numbers out there with no 50-year record high inflation. I'll hold. A rato pues, well, that's right. Just walking the store. That's right, my boy. I appreciate you checking in, man on fire. I appreciate you. That's right. Hey, have a good day, Corco. I appreciate you, my boy. Handle your business always. Business before pleasure. Hey, which better team than the Yankees? Which better team than the Yankee opponents? They're two prestigious teams with a shitload of money. That's what's going on. Two prestigious teams with a shitload of money. And so it's a great, great series, you guys. We're going to wrap it up right now. Congrats on the win, G. It was too close to enjoy, but I enjoyed the stadium, the raza that I was out there with, the stuffies we took, my daughter, eating a ton of food. That I enjoyed the game, the whole experience way. I mean, it's not the same seeing it on TV. You see the edited clips, the edited version of the game. Which you know what I mean. I'm not saying they're faking it like pinche que mala. They're saying that they want to sue the station 60 minutes because they're saying they edited her supposed live interview and gave other answers because when she was like they took all of those little things out and made it seem like she was answering fast. But anyways, I appreciate you, my boy. Niners beat our ass. Damn. See, it was just keeping it real. And if we got our ass beat, bro, I would have been right now on live saying we got our ass fucking handed to us, bro. What helped us out is you guys didn't have Parsons, I think, right? So without Parsons, the pocket collapses less, bro. And we didn't have CMC and Ayuk. I think Ayuk is out for the season. CMC's done. We're 4-4, but still, I don't get excited for the first half of the season. The second half is the season that matters because you got to be winning, and then you got to go into the playoffs with momentum. Puro San Fran, that's right, my boy. Dodger up 2-0, looking good, up to go 3. Shout out to my boy Cholo Trucker. That's right. That's right. Even though dressed like that, if we would have been going to the Niner game last night and Cholo Trucker pulled up to the pad and he's dressed like in the thumbnails at Dodger Stadium, respectfully, hey, carnal, we got to change clothes, bro. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. But serio, I mean, I would never put someone in a situation. I'd rather not even go. Bro, you know what? Fuck the game, bro. Let's barbecue. You know, who gave out the stimulus check? Well, just look at the dates on the checks. Wait, it's pretty easy. Wait. O sea, but where does the stimulus money come from? Is that what you're talking about? Like economics? Where did the stimulus money comes from? It comes from you. It comes from me. It comes from us having jobs. Well, registered jobs. It doesn't come from the people working under the table, but that money comes from us. And some people got arrested after for fraud. And what did it end up doing? And then look at the deficit now. The deficit is I don't know how many trillion. So someone needs to get it through their head. Printing money is not going to help. It still doesn't. It needs to come from somewhere. Printing money is never going to balance your general ledger. I don't know. Dodger blue, boat blue, 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 blue. That's all Rising Warrior saying. Blue everything, man. Fucking blue tortillas, fucking blue soda, blue everything, man. All right, you guys. I'm gonna let you guys go live on Chicano Street. I gotta head back. All right, you guys. Tap in this Thursday night. We're gonna have the Halloween live. Anyone that wants to jump on, the link is gonna be open. Come on with your mask on, disfrace. If not, just your mug. That's fine. And even if it's for 5 minutes, let's have a good old time. We'll last as long as the guests last, and we're shooting the shit, or at least until the 6-pack is done. That's Thursday night. I don't know the time. Be on the lookout for the thumbnail. And then Friday night is Wayward Son returns to Chicano Street, and we're gonna go deeper than we did last time. I mean, deeper. Let's talk prophecy. Let's talk spiritual things. Let's talk other beliefs. Dia de Muertos obviously is going to be something we're going to be talking about. How do they celebrate it in Mexico, and how do the pochos water it down? Let's talk about all those things. I'll let you guys go. Let's read the last comments. I'll pull up with Joe Trucker then in blue. Damn, man. That's what's up. He'll be walking through the halls of YA like fucking Santana. Tweedly, tweedly, tweedly. And then imagine all the eyes go on you. Just it's one of those moments, and there's been a lot of situations like that where you've heard of people. I've heard of people. I have close friends that told me they transpacked me over there. They transpacked me over there. Once they told the story, I was like, yeah, you know, they threw you out, and all of a sudden you're in a pinchy Shark Tank. But then there's a saying that says, "Throw me to the wolves, and I come out the leader of the pack." Orale. The governor also gave us farm workers free money. Okay, but again, it's free money, but the money has been allocated. The money comes from somewhere, way. So someone is coming up short, and then you're wondering why they at schools they cut out band and music programs. Then you wonder why the rec centers closed down. They no longer can pay staff to have the after school programs at the rec centers. This is what I'm saying. It's never really free. It's never free. Which president approved them? Well, it was that was under 20. Yeah, that was 20, right? Okay, so it was well, who got voted in 20 way? Come on, way. 46 way. He's still right now. He's still there. He's just you know, he's just on the beach way because they said that Chuck Schumer they say they had a meeting and Chuck Schumer basically told him you got to go, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's kind of got you, man. Hey, you all have a few, man. Blessed day. You guys too, man. All right, live on Chicano Street. Are you going on tonight? No, I'm not going on. This week is Thursday, Friday, carnal. This week we got Halloween open live on Thursday night. because I like the costume thing. I like to joke around. Maybe Miss Chicano too will be on, depending if she's up for it. And I got Dia de Muertos, special guest Wayward Son, TikTok star, who it tells his story. He grew up in a time, bro. The first Chicano movement was his era, and not just that, he's a very studied up individual and knows a lot and has tapped into the his indigenous roots and went down that whole got a master's degree in just tribes and history when it comes to indigenous culture and indigenous history. So he's always a special guest, and I can't wait. So that's gonna be Friday. Nice, can't wait. Trump's a snake. Oil skins. It's there way. He's a snake. Gotcha way. Well, what if we just based it on the numbers way? What if you just based it on 2016, 2020 numbers? Not the red and blue, not the Crips and Bloods. What if we just based it on the numbers? Were the Rasta better off? The Norby said, the African American community. No, no, no. I said, no, not Norby said that they were worse. They were better off before Obama was president. And I have the numbers to back that up. You've seen it. Everything was going up. Unemployment was going up. The crime rates spiked. And back then, Harris was just running on her tough on crime position, and she was bragging about locking everybody up. You notice how she changed her tune? I'll hold. All right, you guys, live on Chicano Street. I'll let you guys go. I'll see you guys. Maybe we'll do the lunchtime mix tomorrow, and then we will have Halloween on Thursday night. The open live will be open. We'll let anyone in there as long as they're, it's not a weirdo or a creep. And to be honest, even if the runner, you want to have a viral epic moment, jump on the live. You want to talk man to man, jump on it. Or maybe even Joker. You too. I'm saying is that there's no limits. Whoever wants to jump on the live, let's jump on the live. Whatever you want to air it out, open live is the time. I'll let you guys go. Live on Chicano Street. 45's name was on the checks though. So, so people were getting paid. We're getting help if they needed it. Did a lot of people not need it? Yes. But that's just like people that work the system. Right now, there's a lot of people working the EBT system. It's crazy when I talk to someone that says, well, I don't want to get that job because if I get that job, I'll lose my benefits. It's like, what? What are you talking about? That job, that's not the way you should see it. You should see that job as a stepping stone to get ahead. That's going to leave you in a better position. And then now you're on the ladder, you can climb the ladder. Anyways, gracias. All right, you guys, Mr. No Name, I appreciate you, my boy. All right, you guys, we're out. I'll let you guys go. I'll tap in with you tomorrow, a midday fix, and then we'll do Thursday and Friday night this week. Only Thursday, Halloween, and Dia de Muertos. 2 special lives back to back. And I'm out, you guys. Remember what I always say? Be beautiful, linda raza. Remember what I always say. In the end, all you got is the memories.